bro? It's your boy, and I'm back hitting y'all with another video. This time, I'm hitting y'all with some more fucking Sakura Spirit. Yeah, I scared. I scared. I scared. I don't know what I'm doing. But we're back with more Sakura Spirit, and let's fucking continue where we left off at. If y'all remember where we left off at. With every single one of them trying to fuck me. Okay. I read that last time I was on playing. Okay. Michael-chan, what in the world is that you're wearing? Good morning, Takani. Do you like it? It was a present from Su-chan. Yeah. Wait a minute. If your sister saw you like this, doomsday wouldn't be far off. So be quiet and she won't wake up. I can't decide which one of you is more dangerous. Why would Suyuri ever give you an apron like that? I mean, what happened to your other clothes? Don't tell me you traded them for the apron. Don't be silly. That would be stupid. Su-chan gave them to me. And not just an apron. Look, undies too. You told me I should wear some. Although I agree with the underwear part, I don't think wearing an apron alone is considered normal. Not that I would mind you walking around like that every now and then. I asked Su-chan what I could do to make a human from your world like me. She told me that man from your world loved walking up to a girl wearing just undies and an apron and who cooks breakfast for them. She gave me a pair of her own undies, so I would do that for you. I wouldn't deny that, but there's a certain order to do things, you know. You're skipping a bunch of scenes. Oh, I thought I was doing it right. Why, Takani, you're so mean. I just wanted to do something nice for you. I even whipped up my special waffle recipe for you. Waffles? I like waffles. That sounds great and all, but I coughed and averted my gaze for a moment. Remember that talk about taking unfair advantages? You're practically hacking your way to victory. I'm not hacking anything. I did break a couple of eggs, but I didn't cut anything. That's something Scary Mayo would do. It's a term from my word that we use to describe when someone is playing a game and you know what? Never mind. I won't say anything this time. Just promise me you'll change back in your clothes before your sister sees you. Yay! I promise, I promise. Would you like some cream on your waffles? Or would you like to put it on yourself? Give me all your cream, girl. No, regular is fine. The young girl smiled, grabbing the plate before walking over to me. Leaning down, she placed the plate on the table in front of me. I swallowed hard as I received a full view of her cleavage, purposely focusing on her tail as she turned and walked away. Maybe I should bring some up for Oni-sama as well. After all, I want her to like me too. Don't you think she'll like me if I gave her breakfast like this? You definitely shouldn't do that. Michael-chan, I can promise you that your sister already likes you a lot. I'm pretty sure you'll trigger a death flag if you head upstairs. Oh, okay. By the way, since we're allowed to come into the village now, Oni-sama and I have been thinking about going to the festival tonight. You should come with us. It would be so much fun. That smells amazing. Michael-chan, have you been making Mayeko-chan? Mayeko. I've been saying Have you been making waffles again? Ah, oh no. Takakun, run! Get out of here! Run before she sees you! Fearing the worst as Machiko's steps progressively came closer, I quickly realized that staying here, I was, I was would, I, staying, okay. I read it as here instead of where. Okay. Staying where I was would lead to one hell of a huge misunderstanding. I'll leave her to you. With those last words, I darted out of the kitchen into the woods. It appeared I had made it just in time because a moment later a shrill scream and a thunderous roar sounded from within the mansion. Although I was grateful for the waffles and the laundering mental image that Mayako had left me, I didn't dare to stay behind for her sister's wrath. As I continued into the wood, making a beeline past the tree, I descended into less transverse parts of the wood forest. I hope I will be able to hide myself long enough for Machiko to calm down. However, it wasn't long before a familiar voice reached my ear, causing me to come to a grinding halt. You seem to be in a hurry, Takahiro. I spun around on the spot and saw the one person I had least suspected, with her tail swaying eagerly behind me. The spirit of the shrine seemed to have decided to grace me with her presence. Hey, or rather, you look as though you're being chased by a demon. The demon of lust. She is after me. I cannot escape the demon of lust. That's awfully ironic coming from you. Well, I do enjoy looking out for lost little children in my forest. Teasing aside, you seem to be enjoying yourself. You could say there's a certain charm to this place and the people that live here. I couldn't help but think that the reason is something more specific. I guess you're the one responsible for Mayako-chan silly behavior these past few days. Ho 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 ho, perhaps. But there's a reason behind this. Does it involve getting a wedding sash? Hardly. That's too simple of a goal. There's a much greater problem that requires your attention. It seems like your ticket back home shall be arriving quite soon. How fortunate, just in time for your little game of violence. Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying that I'll be able to return soon? That is correct. Soon you will be gone, and I'll finally be free to play with my dear Machitan again, free from her strange fascination with you. What about this problem you mentioned? You'll figure that out soon enough, but I'll give you a hint, boy. This is a problem only you can solve. No one from this world will have the solution. For a moment, the spirit gaze shifted sideways, clearly in the middle of a thought before she returned to look at me quite happily. In any case, this is all you're going to get out of me. Don't disappoint me now, Takahiro. It is unusually considered unwise to do so. Did I say that? I feel like I said something wrong. And with those words, the spirit stepped backward, seemingly fading away into the scenery, as though she had been a simple illusion all along. Her comments worried me a little, and if there was going to be some sort of problem, I felt it would be best to inform the girls. But who would I end up warning? Hey, I actually get to make a choice for once? Like, this entire game thing just been straight dialogue. I didn't think there was going to be a choice that I can make in this. But here we go. Let's see. Maybe I should head back to the mansion and talk with the sister. Maybe I should head to the village and see what they think about all this. Let's see. A bunch of foxtails. 2 crazy foxtails. That's definitely trying to fuck. Or some normal people. I mean, there is two girls in there that possibly trying to fuck. Possibly. Not 100% sure. But there's other people that I don't really give a fuck about too. I think I'm gonna go with the two girls that's trying to fuck. Head back to the mansion. In the end, I decided the best to return to the mansion. Maybe that wasn't a good idea, actually. Machiko is pretty rar at the moment. Surely Machiko would have calmed down enough by now. I did feel a bit guilty about leaving Miyako to deal with her all by herself. What? I'm sorry. I have no idea what that is. I walked back towards the mansion, and to my surprise, I saw Machiko sitting outside on the step. I vaguely considered turning around at this point, but she saw me and gestured for me to approach. Take a seat, Taka-kun. I need to talk to you. I swallowed again, walking up the steps and taking a seat beside her. We sat in silence for a few minutes until she cleared her throat. I love my sister Taka-kun dearly. However, recently I have found myself resenting her for the time she gets to spend with you. I do not know how to deal with this. I find myself in one unfair situation after another. Oh. I spoke with Maiko earlier. We have come to an agreement. We will both wait. We both trust you, Taka-kun. We are both going to wait until you fulfill your promise to return before we try to win you. There will be more flirting from me. There will be no more flirting from me. And no more no more city antics. We will have no more city antics from Maiko. There will be no more silly antics from Maiko. I am sorry to have dragged you into this family feud, but I fear it could not be helped. There's no need to be sorry, Machiko-san. As your friend, I kinda hope you will talk to me if something like this bothers you. But I'm happy you were able to bury the hatchet. But I hope you will come to prepare. You will come prepared. The battle will be intense upon your return. Maiko said she would like to apologize to you. I believe she is in her room right now. I'll make sure to prepare myself for the greatest battle ever fought. But for now, I'll go find Maki-chan. I dashed past Machiko, who nodded as I walked past, launching back on the deck in the early morning sun. I climbed the stairs of the mansion, looking around at what appeared to be the aftermath of their discussion. I thanked whatever angel was watching over me that I hadn't been around to witness her experience it. Maiko-chan, I'm coming in. Machiko-san said you wanted to talk. No, wait. By the time I heard her cry, it was too late. Through the door open, I saw her skirt halfway up her hips and her hands collapsed around her chest. Maiko left out a shriek. I have problems, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't know you were changing. Ah, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay, okay, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I was cut off as I tried to leave, bumping into something rather warm and soft. The obstacle in question gasped as I toppled backward into the room. Michael, and after our talk, no less, honestly, I can't trust you to keep decent at all these days, can I? Wait, Oni-sama, I didn't do anything this time. I promise, I swear. I didn't plan this. I was just trying to get changed. Takani's the one who burst in before I had a chance to cover myself up. It was an accident. I didn't even know Michael was in here. I was trying to find her. Honestly, you two. Don't you think I have forgotten about what happened earlier? You two are definitely up to something. Oni-sama, I swear. She's right. This is all just a big mistake. Fine. I believe you. Mayako, you are my sister, and I love and trust you. Takahiro, you are a pervert who loves peeking at girls. Wow. Wow. She got me pretty much back. She knows me pretty well. You should always knock and then wait before entering a room. What if it had been on Sundari Tyrant? Your head would quickly have left your shoulders behind. I'm terrified of how spot on your statement would have been. In any case, I wanted to let you two know that I don't mind attending the festival with you. That is, if you want to accompany a peaking pervert like me. I added the last bit with a bit of dramatic sob, acting as if I had been hurt by the comment. A scolded puppy could learn a thing or two from the pitiful expression I wore just then. Oh, I could wear that nice frilly thing that Su-chan gave me. You know, the one she said she wanted to see you in? But when you saw it, you turned white as a sheet, and I think you kind of fainted. Su-chan gave it to me when you were out cold and told me to keep it just in case. Giggling to herself, she ran to her closet, searching through the piles of clothes in search of the dress. I slapped a hand over my eyes, turned my head away as she rummaged through her room in her half-naked state. Michael, change first, then consider your wardrobe. I do, however, have one small request. Do not wear anything that fiend has given you. Aw, no fair. Su-chan gives me such pretty skirts and top. She's really generous. You should wear some of it sometimes. Oh, Oni-sama, does that include these panties? No! Keep those on. You are completely hopeless. Takakun, thank you very much for the invitation. We will both gratefully accept. I think it's the best for me to wait outside. Machiko-san, I think you better help your sister out with her choice of wardrobe. If the villagers saw her in certain outfits, I found myself wondering what would happen if Maiko actually did end up going to the festival wearing nothing but an apron and her panties. But eventually, let the thought go. Hey, hey, da, 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 hey, what, hey, da, 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 hey. What I'm gonna, what, I'm gonna, what, I have problems. What is wrong with me? The Earls asked me to meet them at the outskirts of the village. After a short wait, they both arrived wearing their usual clothes. I had to admit, I was a little disappointed. I hoped to see them in something a little fancier. This will be the first time we have interacted with the village as a whole. I figured it would be a good idea to make a positive first impression, rather than an odd one. Positive first impressions can really go a long way. Should always shake a person's hand and look them in the face before you fucking punch them in their fucking mother's mouth. You shoot them in the fucking head and look at them, they're dead. This has really gotten violent, but a still happy tune. I am gonna kill some people while smiling so full. I am so fucking happy now I can't even rhyme. You think that I'm good at rapping? Well, I fucking smack it behind. I am pretty bad at this shit, I already know. I am not trying to do this to show off, oh no. I am only doing this because I fucking can. I can do la 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 la. This is the fucking end. This is the 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 end. I'm sure you'll be fine. This past week has really helped the village realize not all spirits are troublemakers. On the summer, look, it's so pretty. All these lights. It was amazing to see the village like this. The villagers had really gone all out, making the whole place glow. The light flickering, candles dancing in the evening breeze. It is beautiful. Thank you for giving us this chance, Takakun. Without your help, I doubt we would have been able to been allowed anywhere near the village on this night. It actually reminds me of the festival back in my world, so in a way, I'm able to show a bit of my world tonight. I smiled, feeling pretty happy as I thought about my own city. Despite the difference in time in even world, I could easily see the similarity between the festivals and the one that were held back home. People would visit from all over, and the city would be filled with all kinds of decoration. It actually made me feel a bit homesick. Takani, is something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing. I was just thinking about my world. Well, let's do something fun. Look over there. It's a pretty fun game. I bet I'll be able to beat you in it any day. Do you want me to explain the rules? Fair maidens in my company? Fair maidens in my company. We would love to play with you, Takakun. Please tell us how. The three of us quickly made our way to the stall in question, which had a large wooden container placed in front of it. Filled with water, tiny goldfish could be seen eagerly swimming back and forth. Okay, the rules are pretty simple. You'll be given a small bowl and a little paper net. You have to use the net to scoop the fish out of the water. But the net is really fragile, so it will break if you aren't careful. The one who captured the most is the winner. Oh, and you're usually allowed to take one home, if you catch any, that is. Ah, only some fishies. Fishish! Yes, you can keep one, Makiko-chan. I would love to watch you play, Takakun, but I feel this is not a game for me. Here, Oda-sama was kind enough to give us a small amount of money from my work here this past week. Enjoy yourselves. May the best fisher win. I'm going to catch a fishy. I couldn't help but grin as Makiko change of demeanor. When she was told that she would be allowed to keep a fish if she caught one, the girl's excitement got the best of her. After several vigorous scoops, the little scoop tore apart, ending Makiko's game without a single fish caught. The dejected expression on her face made me feel sorry for her, and instead I moved behind her, putting my own net into her hand while I restored my hands on top of her. Rested my hands on top of her. Let's do it together, Makiko-chan. Just follow my hands. It's a game that requires you to be patient. First, you need to get the whole thing wet. If it's only partially wet, it'll rip in no time at all. Let it float in the water. Don't let it struggle against it. Now keep it at an angle and wait. When the fish gets closer, scoop it up from the head and try to avoid the tail. It sometimes causes the net to break. Then you just slip it into the bowl. I showed her the best way to scoop and move back, watching her focus attentively on the water. She didn't move her muscles for a while, for well over a minute, until suddenly her arm twitched and she made a little squeak. There was a small splash and the faint sound of ripping paper. Yes, I did it. I got one. I got one. I got one. Thank you so much, Takani. I caught a fish, a goldfish. Good job. Now you'll have a goldfish to keep at the mansion. Take good care of it. The stall owner bagged the fish for Makiko in a special water-filled bag. I gently patted the girl's head as we walked back to Machiko. The older girl seemed to be interested in some masks that resembled different kinds of demons back in my world, making me wonder what she was thinking about. Oni-sama, I got a fishy. Isn't it cute? Oh, well done. It is absolutely adorable. Taka-kun, I'm a little curious about these masks. You want one? I have some money myself from the time I helped out the guards, so I'm actually more curious about their purpose. The stall owner seemed to evade the questions when I asked them. Well, in my world, they are said to ward off evil spirits. Maybe it's the same here. Well then, I would most certainly like one. If nothing else, it will go a long way to prove that I am most certainly not an evil spirit. I think they know that already. There's no way two pretty girls like you could be evil spirit. Two pretty girls like you. Smooth talking. I would still like a mask though. For reasons, alright? So I want to wear one. I got a little jealous that Michael got to do something fun. Do you want me to pick one for you? The girl nodded her head, pouting a little as she pretended not to care, even though I knew she wanted me to do it. Well, if you insist. With a grin, I eagerly started looking through the row of masks, trying to find one that would suit her. There were cute ones, intimidating ones, and downright weird ones I have never seen before. In the end, I picked one of the cute masks. I wasn't sure what type of demon it was supposed to depict, but it would have to do. How about this one, Machiko-san? Isn't it cute? As I showed her the mask, it kind of resembled the face of some kind of feline creature. The thought of Machiko putting on her fox ears poking out from over the top of the mask had me on the verge of having a laughing fit. It is very, nice. Thank you, Taka-kun. I will treasure it forever. Put it on. Put it on. Show us you're not an evil spirit. Okay, I need a little assistance getting it over my ears. No, it looks perfect like that. It combines the charms of a fox spirit and the feline grace of a, well, whatever it is. I let a snicker slip before the sound of hasty footsteps suddenly reached my ears. Takahiro-kun, there's trouble. Turning towards the sound of the voice, I saw the village elder rushing towards us, seemingly in a panic. Then I finally noticed it. The festival had been eerily quiet. The spirit that attacked us the other day is back, and she brought her companions along with her. What? Oni-sama, wait, are you saying they're here? At the festival? Yes, they all seem agitated about something. Sakura, what has she done now? You have to hurry. Sukino Dono and Narumi-chan are about to fight them. You must help them. I need more time to prepare a spell. Oni-sama, I don't know if I can do that. Do not worry, Machiko-chan. I'm sure we will think of something. Maika-chan, I have an idea, but I'm going to need your help. Let's just get there. Where are we? Oh, near the bonfire at the village plaza. Nodding my head in confirmation, the three of us set off to the direction of the plaza, hoping we would arrive in time. It wasn't long before we reached the village plaza. As luck would have it, we arrived just as the two other girls got there. In the center, the bonfire had put out, and climbed up the support beam. We're four strange shaped. I recognized one of them as the slime girl Sakura, but the other three was unrecognizable. What's going on? Did you come to ruin the festival? You're the meanie pants from before. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. That's what I meant to do. And look at that! Kagebo no Jutsu! They all have the exact same face. Same face, same body. The only difference is their fucking color and hair. That's literally the only difference. They changed up their hairstyle and then they changed up the color. Coulda did, I don't know. Maybe a little, I don't know. And what do I know? Ah, so he's the human who made Machiko and Michael betray us. It's their own fault. That's right. Those wicked humans didn't invite us to their party. That was really mean of them. We did not betray anyone. The ones causing troubles are you four. We are simply trying to get along with the humans, to work together. All you ever do is cause trouble. You were not invited because you could not be trusted. You have ruined our bonfire, terrorized our people, and upset the proceedings. All because you felt you had been snubbed. All because of your own action. You have no blame for this but yourself. Ah, it's the monkey girl with the shark stick. Look who's talking. It's the slime girl with the stupid face. Oh, get 'em. That could have been better, but I applaud you for your effort, Mayo-san. Nice work. Hey, don't diss her. She got him. Michael-chan, do you remember the spell we found the other day? The one in your book? I think so. The one like the one I did before? It worries me that I know exactly what that girl is referring to. Do you think you could do both of them? I know it's difficult, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. Yeah. Go, Michael-chan. Do you really think I will fall for the same trick? Ha! Sisters, we should show them why we are undefeated. As the sister darted toward us, Michael unleashed her first spell. The glowing light billowed up from her hands and shot forward. The spell struck the yellow girl head on, but seeming to have no effect. As they got closer, Sakura shifted to the front, and the twin blades of Narumi and Mayo struck, slicing through her body without an effort. I managed to duck as a large ball of pink slime shot past me. As soon as I was back on my feet, I barged into one of the other slime girls. Surprisingly enough, she turned out to have quite a lot of mass. Haha, magic can't hurt Suki, and physical attacks can't hurt me. We are completely undefeated. Surrender your village to us, and we might just let you all keep living here as our toys. This is bad. Not yet. Michael, use the other spell, now! The girl nodded and began to cast a spell, stepping in front of Machiko, who seemed to have been preparing something of her own. staff in hand now. I found it a bit strange. I didn't recall seeing any staff lying around, and she usually did not carry any with her, but for whatever reason she had access to it now. But it won't work. It'll just, trust me, Machiko-chan. I wouldn't ask you to do something like this if I wasn't sure it would work. As Sakura kept the two female guards busy, the two other slime girls began taunting us, throwing discarded fruit in our direction. Ha ha ha! I leapt towards the yellow slime girl. I'm guessing that one? I don't know if y'all can see my mouse cursor right now, but I'm guessing this one is supposed to be yellow, even though that's more of a green. Like, there's pink, purple, blue, green, but whatever. Yellow, green, whatever. Girl let out a surprised yelp and watched in honor and horror as Michael's spelled sword past her, hitting Sakura in the back. A high-pitched scream escaped from the pink slime girl. That hurts! How did you do that, Takani? Yeah, how did you push her over? Our blades won't even make a scratch. Remember what she said? She's the only one immune to physical attack. The others can be hit and cut just fine. And that is absolutely perfect for what I have right here. A special present from the guardian of the shrine herself. Takakun, Narutan, Mayo-san, hold them tight. Working as one, we nodded and charged towards the remaining slime girls. Michael and Sakura in the grasp of her spell, and the pink girl could barely move thanks to her power. The slime girl had clearly been expecting us to fight back, and with barely any resistance, we soon had each girl restrained. I hope you girls aren't claustrophobic. It's going to get a little tight. One by one, Machiko brought each slime girl a glass jar, and one by one she opened them, pressing them to the girl's stomach. The jar started to pull at them, slowly drawing them inside the container, trapping what appeared to be a tiny version of each of the girls within each jar. Machiko quickly pushed the lid back onto each jar, displaying them proudly to the cheers of nearby villagers. Thank goodness you were around, Machiko-san, and you, Meiko-chan. You have our gratitude. No, my sisters. What have you done to them? What are you so intent on ruining all our fun? Why? Sakura, take a moment to look around you. Look at the destruction, the damage. How could this possibly be fun? Terrorize the people, scaring them, and destroying what they have worked hard for? How would you feel if they came to your home, stole your food, and wrecked the place? I never really thought about it like that. We just wanted to play with the humans like you do. Nah. As Michael collapsed, the spell seemed to disperse. Thankful I have been anticipating this and caught her in my arms with ease. The three of us looked onto Sakura, who was slowly getting to her feet. And you and your sisters can play with us. We just ask that you are careful. Maiko and I are proof that humans and spirits can coexist. But what about my sisters? They will be fine. These jars contain a temporary holding dimension, so you designed them to hold things far larger than your sister. Sakura, if you are truly repentant, then I, as head of the village guard, will authorize your release. However, before I do, I need you to swear an oath. Do you swear that you and your sisters will not cause problems in this village, and that we will work towards helping us? You will work towards helping us and protecting us. In return, we are prepared to offer you access to our supplies and services. She's basically saying that you're welcome in the village as long as you and your sisters behave. Yes, I swear we'll be good. So please release my sisters. I promise we will all be good. Why? They're already released. They're already there. What are you going on about? I am so confused. Ah, I just missed the best part. How did it go, Machi-tan? Are my jam bottles filled? Hearing the voice of a certain playful spirit, the group turned around and found Sururi seated nearby, swaying her legs back and forth as she looked at the crowd. I cannot tell whether you are joking or not, but I am afraid I cannot allow you to keep them. They are honorized citizens of this village, and therefore under my protection. How fascinating to think that the huffy, uptight Mayo-tan would defend those troublemakers. You do realize you are talking to the guardian deity of your village, do you not? ... Don't forget about me. I'm not going to just sit by and let you do as you please. The girls of this village have grown into quite the brave little ladies. You must be proud, Hayakun. A soft cough came from behind a group of people as the village elder revealed himself and smiled on his lips. It seems like they have handled the matters just fine, Sururi-sama. Machi-tan, you need to pull the lid off the jar to release them. However, make sure you hold on to that staff I gave you. It is your only means of channeling the necessary magic. Not everyone can be a prodigy like Maiko-chan. The older fox fairy nodded. With the help of Nami, they began to free the captured slime girl. While the work continued, Sururi eventually made her way towards me and frowned upon her face. I left out an important detail. Takahiro-kun, the gateway to your world has been opened and will be closing again within a matter of minutes. If you wish to return to your world, you must leave now. But there's no time for farewells, Takahiro. Leave now. Without your farewells, will remain here in this village. Hey, where did Takahiro run off to? It's Sayuri. I do not know. Perhaps they have things to discuss in private. Or maybe he's going to win me another prize. I went to get me some food. I'm still a bit peckish. Recalling the promise I had made, I turned my back to the girls that had gathered around the released slime group and followed Sayuri as she picked her way through the streets and into the woods. That was the thing that only I could do? Defeat the slimes? Man. It was unfortunate that I didn't get to say my farewells, but I had a goal to accomplish. It is a hard decision to make. However, I doubt that this is the last we hear from you, Takahiro. The spirit smiled, her hand pressed against my shoulder. A light shove pushed me backwards. What was that for? Interrupted by sudden dizziness, the last thing I heard was the spirit amused whisper. Good luck. You're going to need it. Before I had the chance to reply, I felt my body getting heavy, my vision blurred, and soon I was consumed entirely by darkness. 2 months later. Dot, 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 dot 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 dot. With a sigh, I wandered along the familiar path leading to the shrine. I subconsciously came to call Suryuri's shrine. 2 months had passed since the fated judo tournament. It had turned out to be an amazing experience. Thanks to Nami and Maya's training, I've been able to make my way to the finals and ended up becoming the champion. But not everything went as planned. Although I was kind of embarrassed by it, all I declined the purpose for me to start playing on an international level. When I announced that the reason I declined was because of a girl, it quickly made headlines all over the country. Rising judo star ends career for the sake of true love. Many silly things ended up being written about me, but it didn't matter. I declined their offer because of the purpose I had made to Micah, that I would return once I had finished my business in this world. Perhaps I had been too naive, thinking that it would be as easy as that. I've been visiting the shrine every day for 2 months, praying and calling out for Suryuri, but none ever answered. Whatever answered. Knowing her, she probably laughing her rear off at me, standing there shouting like this. I smiled a bit as I looked around the area, recalling how familiar it looked to the place I had visited with the fox spirit. Speaking of which, although nothing remained of the village, it turned out that there may have been a connection between it and the city of my world. Many generations ago, when the city was still small, a group of malicious fiends attacked the village, but were later driven out. Sometime afterward, they named the city Tsukino Toshi. City named after a certain tsundere? It couldn't be more coincidence, could it? Well, guess I'll visit again tomorrow. I couldn't eat. Huh? Through the rustles of the trees, I thought I had heard a voice. The moment I turned around to look, a circle of unfamiliar symbols formed at my feet. Wait, what happened to the old methods? Before I had a chance to figure out what was going on, the circle lifted up, and I felt the ground below me disappear. It felt as though I was falling through a tunnel of sorts, a dark, never-ending tunnel that went on for what I felt like several minutes until suddenly a light came into view and watch out! Before I knew it, I found myself dropped out of the air right on top of 2 girls standing below me, causing the 3 of us to topple onto the grass with a loud thud. I heard a grumble from the 2 I had landed on and opened my eyes. Ow, that really hurt. We are back in the wonderful, amazing world of many girls trying to fuck me. See, this is what happens when you try to cast master beyond your own capabilities. Michael-chan, you need to give up on this. This hunt of yours is going to be the death of you. I'm not going to give up. Takani made a promise. I made a promise. We would keep trying to find a way to get back to one another. So I'm never, ever, ever going to stop. I couldn't believe it. I was so stunned by this turn of events, I lost my ability to speak. Machiko, Mieko, it was them, here, arguing with one another. It was too good to be true. You are a fool, Mahiko. Even Mayo-san has given up on the hunt. You know what Suryuri said? Something like that can only happen when the world itself needs it to. It makes more than just one person to do what you are trying to accomplish. Su-chan is only saying that because she's mean and lazy. She's lying. You're all lying. I can get him back. I will. We made a promise. Michael, I miss him too. I do. He left a hole in our hearts, which you would just need to let time heal. I'm sorry you have to go through all this, but you must believe me. It will get better in time. It's kind of cruel to talk about me like I died, you know. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. What? Takagoon. Look at the happy spots. Look at the Takani. It worked. I knew it would work. It worked. It worked. It worked. Takakun, it's so good to see you again. I'm so happy to. The girl mumbled incoherently as she began sobbing. Michael had been sobbing since she first saw me. I smiled despite still being rather sore from the impact. She patted both of their heads gently. Did you really miss me that much? Yes! Your disappearance was the cause of so much concern. Shuyuri told us you had to leave, and well, we understand why you did. Did you win your tournament? Of course I did. Thanks to you, I was able to become the champion. I think I fell down here. Mayo-chan, I think I see Chi-chan. Hey, Chi-chan, is everything alright over there? Machiko opened her mouth to return the call, but Maiko beat her to it. He's back! What? No kidding? Where is he? There came a loud clamoring and rustle from the shrubs nearby. The sounds of two girls pushing through the bushes at speeds. The two girls rushing to the clearing, gasping loudly. Oh wow, you really are back. Idiot, 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 idiot. How could you just leave us without even saying goodbye? Mayo, he did not have a choice. He had to. I know that, but I just never got to say goodbye. Is that all? Aw, jeez. You're such a tsundere. Well, at least I'm not, I don't even care. Takahiro's back. It's great to see you again, Takahiro-kun. I bet you're a champion now, right? Ready for a fight? And so I went on. The girls chatted on and on, taking turns in hugging me with promises of never letting go. I was just happy to be back. As the conversation turned towards the time spent in my world, I couldn't help but notice the presence of yet another spirit. Standing a few feet from the rest of the group, Sayuri stood, watching us with a gentle smile upon her lips. I guess I won this bet. I wasn't sure if she was talking to someone in particular, but for a moment, I could see her gaze drifting towards me, and the words that left her lips seemingly carried a lot more importance than simple words. It seems like you aren't done with your grand adventure just yet, Takahiro. I look forward to seeing how you plan to amuse me this time. What do you mean? You will see, dear boy. You will see. Thank you for reading. Story and writing, Sayuri and Silva. Character art, Wanaka. Background art and coding, Batterial. Music, Ran from the Circle, Bastille Tale. Production, excellent. Every great story has a humble beginning. Although Genshiken Takahiro's story has come to an end, it is only the prologue of what has yet to come. We hope to see you again next time. And that is it. That is all Sakura Spirit has to offer. It took me 2-3 years to finish this. I can't even believe that it took me that fucking long to finish this. But it did. I kept on stopping and stopped doing YouTube and all this other stuff. At first, it was just like stopping because it was honestly just laziness and like trying to actually have somewhat of a social life, like not really social life, but you know, playing the games with friends and stuff, like online friends and stuff, playing that and like talking to other people and stuff online and stuff. That was the main reason why I started stopping at the beginning. More recently, it was because of work. Like I haven't had time to like sit down and like record a video or something, because I would work and then come home and like kind of be too tired, or just like maybe play the game with some friends or something like that, or something, talk to somebody. That's what I do. Or like, and on days that I was off, I probably would already be having something to do and stuff. So I haven't had, so that's why I kept stopping and prolonging the ending of this, even though it's been like 2-3 fucking years since I started this. But here today, we have finished this fucking visual novel, and it was pretty good. This was the first visual novel I ever did, and it was cool. Got a lot of jokes in it. I thought it was pretty funny at some points. Sometimes it was just like, what the hell am I doing? There was lots of perverted scenes that was allow me to make perverted jokes, and also like just a bunch of stuff in it that made me able to combine this with my own like twisted mind and make something funny, or what I thought was funny. That's it for Sakura Spirit. I highly doubt that I will be doing another visual novel. Maybe something that comes along in the future. Maybe like right now, y'all, I'm still doing Doki Doki, which I have been doing for like a year now. A year or two actually, I don't know. I'm doing Doki Doki. After I'm done with Doki Doki Literature Club, we will see about visual novels and what happens later on with that. I don't know about what's going to happen. I don't know if I will continue, but I do know I will at least attempt to continue with more videos. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Like this video if you like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more videos to come. Comment down below on saying how much of a dumbass I am for taking about like 2-3 years to finish one visual novel. Yeah, I'll see you people in the next video, whatever I make. Peace.